Ever wonder why the Joker from The Dark Knight and Joker seem so different yet eerily similar? Today we're going to delve into that mystery, peeling back the layers of these two iconic portrayals. We'll explore the artistry behind the acting, diving deep into the nuances of Heath Ledger's and Joaquin Phoenix's performances. We'll also delve into the psychology of the Joker, examining what makes this character tick and how each actor brought this to life. We'll look at the cultural implications of the Joker, discussing how each film reflects and shapes our understanding of this character and what he represents. And of course, we'll touch on the stories behind the performances, including Ledger's intense commitment to the role and its tragic aftermath, and Phoenix's transformation to bring his Joker to life. Are you ready to delve into the world of the Joker? Let's begin with their performances. Before we dive back into the heart of anarchy, how about a quick one, like what you see? Hit subscribe and ring the bell for more. We have more in-depth explorations, character studies, and wild journeys with cinema's top villains. Echoing the Joker's words, the worst part of having a mental illness is people expect you to behave as if you don't. So let's embrace the madness together. Now back to the show. How does one actor's interpretation of a character differ from another's? This is a question that often arises when comparing the Joker portrayals by Heath Ledger and Joaquin Phoenix. Both actors delivered performances that were hauntingly memorable, yet starkly different in their approach. Heath Ledger's Joker, in The Dark Knight, was an agent of chaos. His portrayal was unpredictable, volatile, and terrifying, embodying the spirit of anarchy. Ledger's Joker was a force of nature, a whirlwind of madness that swept through Gotham, leaving destruction in his wake. Ledger immersed himself so deeply into the character that it's said he spent a month in isolation, developing the Joker's creepy mannerisms and disturbing laugh. This dedication to his role won him an Oscar posthumously, following his tragic death. On the other hand, Joaquin Phoenix's Joker, in the standalone movie that came years later, was a study in introspection. Phoenix employed a method acting approach, losing a drastic amount of weight to portray Arthur Fleck, a man disregarded by society. His Joker was not just a maniacal villain, but a deeply troubled individual whose descent into madness we witness firsthand. His performance, equally as dedicated as Ledger's, also earned him an Oscar. While Ledger's Joker was an anarchic, terrifying villain who reveled in his madness, Phoenix's Joker was a tragic figure, a product of a society that failed him. Both portrayals offer a different look at the same character, each equally compelling and chilling in their own unique way. It's fascinating to see how two actors can take the same character and interpret it in such contrasting ways. Both Ledger and Phoenix dove deep into the psychology of the Joker, each bringing out different aspects of his character. Both performances were unforgettable, but what about the psychology behind the Joker? Let's delve deeper into the mind of this iconic character in our next segment. What makes the Joker tick? This is a question that has intrigued audiences worldwide. Today we delve into the psychological aspects of the Joker as portrayed in two iconic films, The Dark Knight and Joker. Both films present the Joker as a character who suffers from severe mental illness. However, the way this illness is depicted varies significantly between the films. In The Dark Knight, Heath Ledger's Joker is a chaotic force of nature, a man whose madness is as inexplicable as it is destructive. His motivations are left largely unexplained, adding to his sense of unpredictability and danger. He does not seek wealth or power, but pure chaos, embodying the terrifying concept that insanity can strike without reason or warning. In contrast, Joaquin Phoenix's Joker in the Joker movie is a deeply troubled individual. His mental illness is the central focus of the film, and his descent into madness is painstakingly traced. We see a man pushed to the brink by a society that neglects and abuses him. His motivations are rooted in his personal suffering, and his crimes are acts of rebellion against a world that has abandoned him. These two portrayals offer different perspectives on mental illness. Ledger's Joker could be seen as embodying societal fears about the unpredictability of mental illness, while Phoenix's Joker is a more sympathetic figure, whose actions, though horrifying, stem from a place of deep, personal pain. The Joker's backstory also differs between the two films. In The Dark Knight, his past is a mystery, with the Joker himself providing multiple conflicting stories. This lack of a definite backstory contributes to his enigmatic nature and unpredictability. In contrast, Joker provides a detailed backstory for its protagonist, tracing his transformation from a struggling comedian named Arthur Fleck into the infamous Joker. The Joker's mind is a complex web, but how has he influenced our culture? We'll explore that in our next segment. Stay tuned. How has the Joker left his mark on our society? This question takes us on a fascinating exploration of the cultural impact of one of cinema's most iconic characters. The Joker, with his maniacal laugh and chaotic nature, has indeed become a symbol in our society, transcending the boundaries of comic books and silver screens. Both Heath Ledger's and Joaquin Phoenix's portrayals of the Joker have cemented the character's status as a cultural icon. Ledger's performance in The Dark Knight was a chilling embodiment of chaos, while Phoenix's turn in Joker presented a deeply humanized, albeit disturbing, exploration of the character. These depictions have not only garnered critical acclaim, but have also permeated popular culture. From Halloween costumes to internet memes, the Joker's influence is ubiquitous. However, the cultural impact of the Joker isn't without controversy. Both The Dark Knight and Joker stirred up heated discussions, bringing sensitive topics to the forefront. The Dark Knight prompted debates about the glamorization of violence and anarchy, while Joker was scrutinized for its portrayal of mental illness and societal neglect. These films have forced us to engage in conversations about the nature of villainy and the societal factors that contribute to it, thus adding new layers to our understanding of the Joker. Furthermore, the Joker's impact extends beyond pop culture and into the realm of mental health discourse. The character's psychological complexity, especially as portrayed in Joker, has sparked conversations about mental health and societal responsibility. Through the Joker, we've been given a lens to view and discuss these complex issues, highlighting the power of cinema to instigate important dialogues. As we delve deeper into this cultural phenomenon, we also need to acknowledge the profound effect that playing the Joker had on the actors themselves, particularly Ledger, whose intense immersion into the character was followed by his untimely death. The Joker's cultural significance is undeniable, but did you know these fascinating facts? Now, let's dive into some lesser-known aspects of the Joker's journey from comic book pages to cinematic legend. Scene script. Ready to uncover some little-known facts about the Joker? Let's delve into the behind-the-scenes trivia of these two iconic portrayals. Starting with The Dark Knight, did you know that Heath Ledger not only portrayed the Joker, but also directed both of the Joker's home videos? The director, Christopher Nolan, was so impressed with Ledger's understanding of the character, he handed him the reins. Speaking of Ledger's immersion into the madness, he reportedly locked himself in a hotel room for about a month to prepare for the role, keeping a diary of Joker's thoughts and scribbles. His commitment to the character was so intense it sparked rumors that it contributed to his untimely death, though these have been debunked by those close to him. Now let's shift gears to Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. Phoenix lost a staggering 52 pounds to portray the emaciated Arthur Fleck, a physical transformation that he described as mentally taxing but crucial to the character. Unlike Ledger's Joker, who arrived fully formed, Phoenix's Joker is a character study in descent into madness. Here's an interesting tidbit. Phoenix based his character's unsettling laugh on videos of people suffering from pathological laughter, a real and rare neurological disorder. Talk about commitment. Did you also know that the bathroom dance scene was entirely improvised? It was initially scripted as a scene where Arthur finds a place to hide his gun, but Phoenix felt a dance was more in line with the character's evolution at that point. And lastly, both movies have their own hidden details. In The Dark Knight, the Joker's theme is just two notes played at an increasing pace to create a rising sense of tension. In Joker, Arthur's descent into madness is marked by the increasing prevalence of the color red in his surroundings. The Joker continues to fascinate audiences worldwide, a testament to the depth and complexity of this iconic character. So, who really is the Joker? That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? We've journeyed through the madcap world of the Joker, examining the contrasts in acting between The Dark Knight and the standalone Joker movie. We've delved into the depths of the character's psychology, peeking behind the mask to understand the madness. We've seen the cultural impact that the Joker has had, forever changing our perception of comic book villains. Each portrayal of the Joker, whether it's Ledger's chilling performance or Phoenix's unsettling depiction, brings its unique strengths to the character's legacy. Ledger's untimely death added a tragic layer to his portrayal, while Phoenix's deep dive into the psyche of the Joker offered a new perspective on this iconic character. Trivia and unknown facts have added another dimension to our understanding, leaving us with an image of a character that is as complex as he is captivating. The Joker, in all his iterations, continues to challenge and intrigue us, but one thing's for sure, we'll never look at a deck of cards the same way again.